Welcome to A Better Chance for Youth television show with your host, Monique Robinson, where we highlight, celebrate, and recognize students from all over the country who are doing great things in the classroom, community, and athletics. Every student deserves an opportunity for hope and a future. So let's celebrate our students, the next generation of teachers, engineers, entrepreneurs, and future leaders. Join us on another incredible segment of A Better Chance for Youth show with your host, Monique Robinson.
Hey guys, welcome. You really can't see my shirt, but today my shirt says faith over fear. And that, you guys, Miss Mo, Dr. Mo, whatever name you call me, but just call me something appropriate, has been going through this year. So today's talk is going to be about self-care. Someone, I want to say, I got to give credit. Shout out to Dr. Mobley. He is our Sunday school teacher in my class. Like, if you're not doing something on a Sunday, slide through our Christian countercultural class. I might have the name all wrong, but at True Vision Ackerman, it goes down in that class, and that class has really helped me. So before we get started today, I know I got to give a shout out to my things. Thank you to everyone who has nominated someone for the People's Choice Awards. Those emails will be going out probably later on this week, if not today. But keep checking your emails. Make sure I have an accurate email for you from the person who nominated you, so you know what the next steps are. Now, your girl been kind of busy, and y'all know how it comes to with me pushing these buttons. So let's see. Let's pray I push the right button this time. Yes, our book is on sale on Amazon. It isn't under Our Family Begins at the Woo. It's actually under Our Family Began at an HBCU. We are currently still looking for authors for our second one. The questions have already been sent out to the people who are wanting to be in the book. So I am extremely excited. This time it takes on dealing with adversity and being in a unfamiliar place. And I think that might be all of our announcements for now, because I have to come back on later on this week and give a special announcement. Our People's Choice category votes will start soon. So I had to make sure you know who you're voting for. So, like I said, our show today is extremely dealing with something that I've experienced. And I'm one of those, I do not like to tell people something or try to get them best practices if I'm not practicing myself. Being really transparent with the audience today, I experienced life, guys. Life was life. And have you ever experienced that? Of course you have. If you keep living, you will. And if you haven't experienced it, you just don't know it yet. Now, before we get started, please note that everything we do here is completely tax deductible. We are a 501c3 public charity. If you look on the top of the screen, you will see a donation QR code. That goes to Giveify. And if you have Giveify, you just find us under A Better Chance for You Futures Incorporated. And anything you donate to us goes right back to our scholars. So right after this, we will get started. And, why else? Why not start with this type of commercial being is going to be this type of show?
What if your greatest breakthrough was on the other side of your story? Inspire Me Moments, Living Out Loud with No Regrets by Anthony Harris Brown isn't just a memoir, it's a mirror, a movement, and a map to becoming who you were meant to be. Through raw honesty, spiritual insight, and empowering reflections, you'll unpack your past, embrace your scars, and rise stronger. This book is for the dreamers, the educators, the men learning to breathe again, the women reclaiming their worth, and the leaders who lead with heart. You'll find real stories of trauma and triumph, tools for healing, and moments that remind you, the cape was never in the closet, it's always been in you. Inspire Me Moments, live out loud with no regrets and all heart. Get your copy today everywhere books are sold.
And yes, that is none other than our own board president, Dr. Anthony H. Brown. And yes, so I am going to strictly, this is an old lesson, but I never recorded it for anybody else to hear other than the people that wanted me to come to speak. So if you need me to come and speak for something that you may be having, and y'all know I'm about to have problems because I'm trying to see. Okay. There's the information there. I am, on this speaking website. If you need me to come out, be a motivational speaker, talk about HBCUs, or just empowering women, children, or anybody, that information is there. So we are going to get started. Like I said, this lesson actually hit home. Life was life in this year, and I'm not gonna say I plan. I am reclaiming, people say I'm reclaiming my time. I'm reclaiming success, and I am destined for greatness this year. So no longer will I be bound by these things and neglecting myself. So you heard it here. So if I got some accountability partners, hit me in the chat and say, Monique, I got you. So this is completely something I choose to share. I hope I'm pushing the right buttons again. And here we go. Yay, I did. So, and I think it started with the end and not the beginning. Sorry. That's what happens when technology takes over. So, and I need an engineer. If you know someone that is looking to be need to get some hours, some community service, something, they can run this background for me. So today's lesson is you are enough. And like I said, life was life. And so by all means, share in the chat. You can inbox me. Most importantly, if you need assistance with this, you got a friend in me, because I experienced it right out the rafters from 2026, but no longer am I bound by this, because today, everybody listening, including myself, you are enough. So the objectives of today, we are going to define self-worth and value, identify influence, practice strategies, and plan our next steps. Those are our objectives for today, and we will make sure that we get this done. What is self-worth? Self-worth is your inherent value, not based on achievements. So if you agree with that, or you may have your own definition of self-value or self-worth, please put it in the chat and let us know what you think it is. And I know sometimes the glare of the light is glaring. So if you hear me stumble on words, I'm highly intelligent, but the glasses don't always glass. What is self-value? Self-value could be how you treat yourself daily based on your worth. Do you really take care of yourself? Do you get enough sleep? Do you eat enough? Do you exercise? Those are those type of questions that you need to answer for yourself. Now, this is a good one. Self-esteem versus self-worth. Your self-esteem could be your abilities, and your self-worth could be your value. Do you agree with that? Now, why does all of this matter? If you're doing things correctly, you'll make healthier choices. Your confidence will be boosted. You'll have stronger boundaries and better relationships. Now, these are some internal influences. Now, your beliefs, your experiences, your identity, and self-talk. That self-talk always gets me, because that, sometimes we could talk ourselves out of a situation, or we can talk ourselves into success. They always say, the truth lies, between the tongue, or out of the mouth speaks the truth. So be careful what you say about yourself and others, because we don't want to speak anything that could hurt, harm, danger, or hinder someone from their growth. External influences. Now that first one sometimes gets us because a lot of us may roll over and just click that, button to see what social media world is up to, or go down the down spiral of TikTok. Family, environment, and culture. Some of these influences can make or break, but we have to make sure that we are doing the daily dose that we can handle and create boundaries. Now, building your self-worth. Gratitude. That's that B word again, not the B word you might be thinking, but we're saying boundaries. Celebrate your small wins. And then self-affirmations. I love affirmations because those are actually things that can encourage you. But then sometimes you have to know your love language. You got to know what makes you happy. So, and then inform others. So you have a accountability team that can help you do that. Now, in the chat, I need you to put, what do you value about yourself? Now, I know some of you all may be listening, you may be driving, because we are on several platforms. So if you're listening, do it later, don't do it while you're driving. But if you are watching this in real life time, we want to hear your responses. Put it in the chat. Be vulnerable for today. Step outside the box. Now, and if you don't want to put it in the chat, just put it in a journal. And I encourage you to go back and reflect on this. Now, your affirmations. These are things I say daily to myself because we all know we are our worst critic. Every day I have to say, I am enough. I deserve peace. I honor my needs. Now, we have to take a short commercial break. And then when we come back, we have to take a short break. And when we come back, we'll pick up on boundaries. I just wanted to give you all just a little bit, and then we'll continue on.
Are you interested in attending an historically Black college or university? Hello, my name is Robert Mason. I'm president and founder of the Common Black College application. Our application allows students to apply to over 50 historically Black colleges and universities at the same time for only $20. HBCU graduates have been some of the most renowned individuals in their respective fields since the late 1800s. In addition to that, our faculty and staff are truly committed to your success, and they have a vested interest in seeing that you do well. That, coupled with the academic rigor and the fact that you will establish lifelong relationships, are just some of the many benefits of your attending an historically Black college or university. So if you're interested in completing the Common Black College app, visit our website at commonblackcollegeapp.com to apply now. Thank you, and get educated.
Welcome back. Welcome back. So I am so glad that, that Common College app exists because it has helped several of our scholars. Now, if you are paying attention, they actually have a common scholarship link. So you might want to get registered for that too. And if you need help with that, we're always available here. So let's continue. Now, do y'all remember where we left off at? Just kidding. I do. We left off at boundaries. So let me get this so I can see again. There we go. There. Boundaries. This is something I struggle with. Like I said, I'm going to be very transparent. Boundaries protect your peace and your worth. Often I will tell people, yes, I think about it, I got it. And that only leaves you tired and, really not getting much peace. So this year I am challenging myself to hold myself accountable to creating healthy boundaries, even with people I love. Self-care and self-value. Self-care is a reflection of self-respect. Do you agree with that? Let me know in the chat. Now, this is a reflection exercise. I do know that several of you all are driving, or some of you all actually are watching live stream. But if either way, please engage in this activity with us. What limiting belief will you release today? So let that digest. You don't have to write this or share it, but actually do write it in your journal. I have one already on the top of my head. And I choose life. I choose to release this today. Now, your next steps. This is the plan, guys, and we have to hold to it, at least for, say 21 days creates a habit. So 21 days, let's see if we can hold to it. Affirmations, boundaries, reflection, and time. These are all things that could be a criteria of coming out of protecting your peace and yourself. Now, this is a reflection. So this is something you can either dig deep and think. Those of you all that like to write it, put it in your journal. And then if you're like me, I go back and replay and like, hey, what did they mean by this? So what patterns did you notice? So if you did the last activity right and you start writing things, did you not respect your time? Or did you not create a moment just for yourself? In closing, please remember, I know it was short, it was sweet, it was kind, but please remember, you matter. You are worthy. Your value is non-negotiable. So thank you. Thank you guys so much for letting me hop on here. But life has been life, and I found this PowerPoint. I said, I got to share this with my friends because self-care and it's important. So if you do really, really need special help with it, I do highly suggest you consult someone because self-care, creating boundaries, and sometimes not knowing that you are enough, that mental state can play games on you, and mental health is really important. So please consult with someone if you are experiencing those type of things. Like I said, life was life, and things got really, really real. Like I went into a shutdown period this year, but guess what, guys? I'm out of it. Thank God I am out of it. And on the power of prayer and the power of some good friends, my health is doing better. But I am continually doing better daily. But seriously, in all seriousness, if you are experiencing something, please get with someone that can help you, rather sooner than later. It's been real, and I hope you have a wonderful day. And y'all probably will see a lot of me because we are getting close to our annual HBCU People's Choice Awards, and we have our first class of HBCU Icon Community honorees as well. So you will probably see me again this week where we will do the unveiling. And again, thank you for your time, and thank you for understanding that we don't really have a guest today, but I wanted to get that message out to you about self-care, self-worth, and creating boundaries. Thank you.
For inspiration, motivation, and the good news of Jesus Christ. Look no further. The Daily Gospel Network has what you need. With more than 300 ministries from all over the country broadcasting every week, you're sure to get your dose of spirit-filled encouragement from the great programs on the Daily Gospel Network. Catch the Daily Gospel Network on Roku, Amazon Fire, Apple TV, all mobile devices, and the internet.
Tune in to A Better Chance for Youth television show with host Monique Robinson on the Daily Gospel Network, the television show dedicated to highlighting incredible students on their quest to change the world. Join us every week as we uplift the youth and help them on their journey to the bright future they deserve. Catch A Better Chance for Youth television show with host Monique Robinson on the Daily Gospel Network. Thanks for watching A Better Chance for Youth television show with your host Monique Robinson, the television show where we highlight incredible students in their quest to change the world. Join us each and every week as we uplift our youth and help them on their journey to the bright future they deserve. So until next time, God bless. From your friends on A Better Chance for Youth television show with your host Monique Robinson.